Joining us now is Nicole Bourne, and she is with Coco Sunscreen. Welcome to the show, Nicole. How are you?
I'm doing great, Donna. Thanks so much for having me.
I was excited to learn about you. And before you share your story, I'm just going to share mine because it's new. Just yesterday, I got my results for my bilateral core biopsy of my breast, and it's benign. I knew it's been a 4-week journey for me, and those core biopsies are not fun, but it does not compare to the journey that you've been through, Nicole. And the reason that you launched this product was because you wanted to be in service to others that have gone through the journey that you've gone through, as well as people that have a typical life where they don't have a BC diagnosis. Can you tell us, because you said you would be willing to share. So now that I shared, I want you to share with me, please, uh, your story.
Absolutely. It started last year. I felt a lump. My doctor sent me for a mammo and an ultrasound, and right away the radiologist was kind of alarmed. And I had a core biopsy as well. They're very painful,
It's
and
horrible. I think, Nicole, I
it's
think we need to maybe invent a better thing than that, right? It's a little barbaric, right? But continue. Go ahead. I wish somebody would told us, but continue.
yeah, it's that piece of it. I wasn't expecting it to be so painful, and I got my diagnosis within 2 days of that biopsy, which was invasive ductal carcinoma. Um, it had spread to one of my lymph nodes. I ended up needing another biopsy to confirm that. And I ended up going through 6 cycles of chemo, a particular regimen called TCHP. I lost all of my hair. I gained quite a bit of weight. I um, I had a terrible time through my chemo. I was almost delayed. It was n- one of the worst experiences of my life. My ex-husband, he left during my chemo, left me to raise my son by myself while going through this. Thank God for family. I made it through. I had a double mastectomy, 9 lymph nodes removed on the right, 3 on the left, and 13 infusions of Herceptin and Perjeta. And I had a complete response to chemo. I'm on the other side of things. I'm very grateful for that.
You okay?
But
Sorry. Yeah. What? It's okay. Let's take a
it's
second.
it's it's been quite a year.
Yeah. My mom was diagnosed when she was in her 40s, and she passed away when I was pregnant with my first son. And both of her sisters are long-term survivors. And then my cousin also had DCIS in her, and she had a full mastectomy as well. But then afterwards, she went on to have 3 children. So at least now there is hope, right? And there's an opportunity for us to keep moving forward. A lot of my friends that I went to high school with too, Nicole, sadly, some of them have passed away because there were a lot of chemicals dumped in the playgrounds of where we went to school and things from the airport. Just and there's a Coldwater Creek issue, and there's so much in the environment, right? And even like so, what we're talking about today is a sunscreen, which is interesting because I guess you're also wanting to help prevent either skin cancer, or maybe perhaps just if you've had chemotherapy, have something natural and soft for a sunscreen, right? So is that how you invented Cocoa Sunscreen?
So it actually came about because I wanted to get a scar cream that was safe. So I started by researching what are things that are really good for your skin that help heal your skin and are also safe for your skin because so much of what's on the market is loaded with chemicals. In the UK, they have over 1,600 chemicals that are banned. In the US, we have 11.
What? Wait,
So
Nicole, tell me that again. 1,600 versus 11? Wow.
it's
Wow.
wild what they're allowed uh, to put in our skincare, in our food, in just about anything. So I took a deep dive into a whole lifestyle change now that I'm on the other side of things. I want to stay on the other side of things.
Of
And
course.
this started with making scar cream. And the spring was coming along and I wanted to get a sunscreen for my son. But my son is special needs. He's nonverbal autistic, and he puts a lot of things in his mouth. So I have a real concern with what kind of sunscreen I'm putting on him because he's not only going to wear that, he's going to eat it. Um, and that's when I started diving into beef tallow sunscreens are a big fad right now. So I tried one and I wasn't crazy about it. And I'm like, you know what? I can make my own. What's in this? And I ended up finding that all of the ingredients in my scar cream are also sun protectants of their own.
Interesting. Wow. And so
So I mix them.
that's how your company was born.
Yes. So that's why it's got those multi uses. You can use it as scar cream. Everything in it is meant to reduce inflammation, redness. It's antioxidants, so it fights free radicals like what would cause cancer, and it has so many benefits in it. So that's what I love about it. You can use it in a few different ways. You can use it during, to prevent sunburn, and then you can use it after if you forgot to reapply and you ended up getting sunburn. It's something that can be used to treat um, things like eczema, psoriasis. There's quite a few different like benefits to the ingredients in it. So they're just going to heal your skin.
I love that you're a warrior for yourself, but also for others. I think that's one of the reasons that I really wanted you on the show is that I was like, you know what? Jenna told me about you, and I was like, this is a really cool, vibrant, strong person. And I wanted to tell you, thank you for sharing your journey. And you're right, you're on the other side, and just stay on that side now. It's just be like cancer free all the way. Woo! So I'm cheering for you. And I'm glad that you have your family there because family is so important. And even though sometimes people walk out of our lives, right? It's okay. Reason, season, or lifetime, right? And you're a champion and you're a champion for your son. So it was really nice to meet you today, Nicole. I mean that with all the sincerity that I can possibly muster from New York all the way out to you. I hope that you could feel it because it's sincere. And I am sincerely wishing you all the best. So, and they can go to your website to get your product line?
Yes, or at my Instagram, which
Awesome.
is at Coco Sunscreen.
Yay! Instagram is a cool thing, right? It's just a really good thing. It's a really good thing. I truly appreciate you. Thank you very much. And thank you for sending me a sample as well. It's cool. I can't wait to use it.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate your time, and
You're
thanks for
welcome. I
sharing your
appreciate you
story.
too.